Tale is just beginning to emerge. A birthday sleepover with three 12-year-olds the night before. And now two girls are missing. The other, Peyton Leichner, has somehow crawled out of the woods, covered in stab wounds. 19 of them. She's now being wheeled into the operating room, having just told her mother her friends did this to her. Outside that hospital, in that town,
a major search by ground.
These are the woods where the stabbing
are still on the scene.
A frantic search for the two missing, Morgan Geyser and Anissa Wire.
Two 12-year-old girls stabbing their friend nearly to death is unimaginable anytime, but especially for a safe community like this.
Sorry about that.
So unimaginable that even the brother of one of those missing girls at first confused, fearing for her safety too, showing reporters photos of his sister, asking, have you seen her?
That's her, that's Anissa. She's been missing for I don't know how long now.
But the horrifying truth, even for him, the reason they're searching is about to set in.
We're not entirely sure. We have absolutely no idea what's happened to my younger sister.
While back at the hospital, the surgeon, John Kellerman, is about to discover just how much damage has been done.
You'll never forget the moment she came in?
No. The coronary artery.
He tells me about one of the stab wounds to the heart.
The knife came directly down at this point where this large branch was coming off of this major artery and cut through the tissue overlying it so that the vessels were totally exposed by this injury.
The knife cut through the tissue, but not the artery itself.
Exactly. The knife stopped at the wall of the artery.
And had it not?
Had it not, she would have had a major heart attack from the amount of bleeding and probably died within a minute or two.
That close to death, but they were now saving her life. While the hunt for the other two girls is in high gear, every agency in the area searching.
We have the Waukesha County Sheriff's Department, the City of Waukesha Police Department, New Berlin Police Department, City of Waukesha Fire Department, and Flight for Life, all scouring that area.
Then, nearly 5 hours after Peyton crawled out of those woods, the two other girls are found. They were right here along Interstate 94, heading out of Waukesha. A knife with a 5-inch blade found in one of the girls' bags. Police Chief Russell Jack takes us back to the spot.
Both suspects had blood on their clothes. The knife from the stabbing was located in the backpack that was in the possession of the two suspects.
Police say they were carrying clothes, granola bars, water bottles. One of the girls carrying a picture of her mother and father and siblings. She wanted to remember what they looked like after leaving her town for that imaginary mansion in the woods. Neither girl puts up a fight. Taken into custody, they would soon be questioned, just as the other 12-year-old, so excited about that sleepover, is coming out of surgery.
So 6 hours, your little girl is at the OR. And when that surgeon comes out, what did he reveal?
He said, so we had to crack her chest. It was awful to hear that she had to go through that.
How close do you think she was to losing her?
75, 80%.
If the knife had gone the width of a human hair further, she wouldn't have lived.
Human hair. What is that, a millimeter?
Less than a millimeter.
Between living and dying?
Yes.
Where on earth do you think she got the strength to crawl out of those woods?
Well, we asked her, and she said, I wanted to live.
She said she wanted to live.
She knew that if she couldn't get out of the woods, that she wasn't going to live.
And as investigators prepare to question those two girls about what happened in the woods, two parents were about to ask their daughter what happened too. At first, Peyton couldn't talk, writing to communicate.
Please subscribe.
The first message she wrote?
I want to go home.
I want to go home.
When can I go home?
And has Peyton talked at all about the horror of that moment?
She told me she was scared. But the first time I asked her what she remembered about what happened, she said, all I remember is the pain.
Pain.
And they would reveal to me there was something else.
Please subscribe.
Did they get
thumbs
them?
Up?
We told her they were found and the police have them.
And as a dad in that moment, how hard was that?
Harder than I would have ever been able to imagine.
More videos
coming.
coming.
Was laying there, and the only thing that I could tell her at the time to make her feel better was that the police have them and she was safe with us.
His daughter terrified of the two girls who were
more videos coming.
How well did you know these two other girls?
It was Peyton's best friend.
There was no question in your mind that they were best friends.
They were,
Oh, they were
best friends since about fourth grade.
Fourth grade is when we met Morgan for the first time.
They say Peyton would talk to Morgan every night on the phone.
Please
Were there ever
subscribe.
any red flags?
They would have little arguments, but every 12-year-old girl has little arguments.
The other 12-year-old, Anissa Wire, they had not met, but they say Peyton knew her from school. And as Joe and Stacy
Please
reassured
subscribe.
her that the girls had been found, police now begin to ask the questions. What did they do to their friend? And even more disturbing, why did they do it?
Both of them were very forthcoming in telling their version of the story and the details.
When we come back, the bone-chilling plan emerges.
damn it.
The two 12-year-olds telling police they were plotting for months.
The plan was to murder her. She wasn't supposed to
Susan.
make it out alive.
And where
Please
would they go
subscribe.
next? That fictional mansion.
More video
And
coming.
Who were they hoping to find?
Thumbs up,
They told police
please.
they wanted to kill the victim, so people would know
Please
this one
subscribe.
was real.
Who is this mysterious
Thumbs up,
fictional
please.
character born on the internet? And what those girls told police
More video
about why
coming.
they did this when we come back.